living rooms, bedrooms, dinettes. Oh yeah, you can find them at the market. We talking about flea market, Montgomery. It's just like a mini mall.
What's up, YouTube? It's us Hard Hat Wrestlers right here. And it's been a while, guys.
We've been busy with exams, some private matches going on that they've asked us to judge and comment on.
It's been some crazy times for us hard hats.
Yeah. First of all, we just want to begin with the customary shout-outs to our boys. Vader Time 31, been doing what you're doing for 26 years, represent.
Monoxide, you're always doing what you do.
But we haven't seen a fucking video in when's the last
video?
I'm at a fucking loss here because I'm watching these videos and I can't find anything.
What are you doing? Are you playing Xbox 360 all the time? I mean,
no, you got a Wii.
Well, I know you just got a Wii, but you gotta make time for us.
Yeah.
Us hard hats.
The YouTube scene.
We're still watching wrestling.
Hey, easy.
Easy, come on, boy.
YouTube scene needs you, all right?
That's all we're saying. We need you back. Monoxide, enough with the Wii.
All right, guys, enough.
Also, no, we want to give a shout out to Wrestling Roundtable, Spinnernet. We'll see you later, dude.
Guys, original
G-Force, keep loving that shit.
Great shit.
I mean, I probably watched it with like 20 friends, and it was hard to like watch it and review it at the same time, but I managed. I liked it.
I mean, in retrospect, it's pretty good.
Now, there's something I want to address about this last match. And
Which one?
Which match?
The match we watched together at Hooters.
Alright, dude, introduce it.
Alright, first of all. Anyway, I want to address the Axel Spin Double Helix.
Yeah, alright. Well, first of all...
Because this is something that hasn't been used...
Well, it's a very aggressive...
Alright, let me demonstrate. Let me demonstrate.
Yeah.
You start rotating.
Yeah, right.
Right? And what do you do after that, dude?
Well,
he's the wrestler.
First of all, I'm the wrestler, right?
Demonstrate on me.
You just take them, and all of a sudden you just go like this. And that's it. I mean, why haven't they been using it? That's what we want to know. But it's back. That's the main thing. It's back.
It's back.
It's back, and it's good. Monoxide, we love you.
Anyway,
and that's why it's back.
We gotta get back to the agenda. Get on your damn seat. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
All right.
Fuck you.
All right. First of all, okay, so addressing the Wrestling Roundtable. I mean, we appreciate you guys checking out the match, but the fact that you saw it at Hooters and didn't pay for it yourself, I mean, I'm not sure what to make out of that.
I mean, if you don't pay for it, how's the sport going to keep going?
You're not going to eat the hot dogs. You're not eating the cotton candy.
I mean, where are you buying your hot dogs from?
Guys, here,
Myers?
I'll set up an example. Maybe some guys out there will understand.
Yeah.
All right. Let's say you're a musician, right? You play guitar. You like to play, and you're in a band, right? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
This is like if you're a musician pirating music off fucking BitTorrent or LimeWire. Am I right?
Yeah. Who the hell does that? Okay.
Exactly. So all we're saying, guys, we don't want to make a big deal. Just pay for it. All right.
Shut the fuck up. Let's start talking about wrestling.
Alright, now, first of all, we want to address, at the Backlash, Hardy opening with the MVP title, the US title. And actually, this is going to dovetail nicely into our issue about MVP picks for this year. Vader Time recently put out a question about who we think. And actually, we want to attribute this video to actually two people. We want to attribute it to Mae Young. Phenomenal female character in wrestling. You guys have anything to say about that?
One of the better Asian wrestlers we've seen in a long time. I mean, you go back to the 70s with Ling Lao.
Stephen Hochul.
He was good. Brandon Hochul's brother. Now, they were good, but Mae Young brought a whole new thing because what she did was she brought the whole culture in. I mean, it wasn't just her wrestling. It was an entire culture that she made.
They also brought in some of the sumo element that was...
Guys, a little bit.
Guys, stop. This addresses what we were talking about last video. About wrestling spreading to different cultures. Am I right?
Right, exactly.
Yeah,
That's exactly what I'm saying.
See, this is what it's ultimately about. I mean, there's that issue last year about Mexicans trying to fucking come to the border.
Yeah, May 17, 2006.
May 19th.
March
19th.
Take this for example. They have wrestling in Mexico, right? But they risk everything to come to the WWE. Just because in Mexico, I mean, it's hard.
No, because no one pays for it. Because they don't have pay-per-view.
And they
douchebags.
They go over the border just to join. That's why we need to pay for this shit.
And douchebags like the Wrestling Roundtable go to Hooters.
No, like I respect
Hooters of all places.
Like that's where my dad practically lives. But I mean, you gotta strike a balance. All right. Sorry for the recent glitches screens. We just had a power outage and our generator kicked back on, so we should be live and functioning right now. Just to get back to what I was mentioning, we were talking about the Hooters and the whole backlash issue and how you got to strike a fine balance. You can enjoy the Hooters, but I mean, for the backlash, you got to pay for it. You got to enjoy it with your friends, you know. So that's of course important. Next, oh yeah, we were briefly mentioning our MVP picks. We mentioned, I believe it was Mae Young, right?
Mae Young.
No, she's already in it.
Right, she of course is already in it. We just started giving it
We're
tribute.
making her again.
No, one thing is the Sheik. We want to give a shout out to our Sheik.
Jeff Hardy, Mupp, Chris Jericho.
MVP.
Yeah.
But
Chris Jericho.
No, just one second about the Sheik. I mean, the Sheik. I mean, of course, we know it was unfortunate. He had a short-lived tag team back in 2005.
Randy Haas.
With I believe it was Charlie Haas.
Charlie Haas. Sorry.
Yeah. So that was unfortunate.
Fucking typical. It was unfortunate. And our boy, the Sheik from Michigan.
Yeah, he actually has a bar in his honor out back, but
Yeah. It's pretty popular actually in retrospect.
But yeah, okay. So in terms of MVP picks, I mean, Hardcore Holly is an obvious choice.
Hardcore Holly, King Kong Bundy.
I mean,
we laughed, but I mean, King Kong.
Okay, you know why we laugh?
Okay, 1 second.
No.
First of all, I'd like to clear up. What the fuck is a Bundy?
Yeah.
I mean, don't get me wrong.
That's
He's
exactly
a
what
great
I was gonna
wrestler, but every time I hear his name, I mean, King Kong Bundy. What?
All right, guys.
What is he
Okay. Here, I'll explain to you, because you're just like the average American, uninformed and fucking stupid as shit. Am I right? Am I right? All right. Anyways, Bundy. He was a character from Married with Children, a show that was highlighted in the mid-90s.
Yeah, if you guys were even alive in the mid-90s.
He has a very good point, dude.
I have a friend who's been watching for 26 years.
26 years.
I've been watching for 7 years.
I mean,
him 9,
Trainwreck
him
86,
11.
he's been in the scene for a fucking long time, okay? And if you don't know what a Bundy is, I can guarantee you most fucking corporate America.
I just don't know what a
Doesn't
Bundy
know what a
is.
Bundy
That's
is.
all I'm saying.
Anyways,
I'll
let's
tell you,
wait,
hold on.
No.
Bundy is something perpetuated by the bureaucratic bullshit that the government's pushing on us, right? All this wrestling packs.
Hold on.
Wait,
Anyway.
Addressing this issue, I mean, last year there was that huge debacle on March 19th involving those Mexicans fucking coming into our country for WWE.
That's the government packs. I'm telling you. The government.
There is theories about
But
that.
enough of these tangents. We just want to say that King Kong Bundy, we love you. Keep doing what you do.
We also want to touch on, I mean, Backlash. I mean, it was pretty good. I mean, not much to say about that, really. But Judgment Day, we got JBL coming out with John Cena. Then we got Triple H versus Randy Clarn.
Triad Angles.
Yeah. Well, Triad Angles is more of like a game that will be representing some of the wrestlers there. The start out wrestlers, right?
Yeah.
But then
Randy Johnson.
We got Undertaker versus the
Kerry
Edge.
Olsen.
But okay, one thing that we just want to comment on the
Dennis Rodman.
No, shut the fuck
All
up.
right.
John Cena versus JBL. Okay, John Cena was working the left shoulder. and
Mary Tyler Moore.
Shut the fuck up. Get that out.
Okay, I'm sorry, not Mary Tyler Moore. No, that's different shit.
Get into the.
Dude, you seriously
Alright,
got
that's
fucking
different.
chill
Alright,
out.
that's different shit.
Maybe we could get
different shit.
Alright, guys.
Okay, let me just address the issue of John Cena versus JBL.
Alright, 1 second. Let me address our viewers. Our consistent viewers. We need to have a vote. Do we want Trainwrecker 86 to be on our show or not?
Yeah, because
yeah. How do you like that, bitch?
I want to stay. I have stuff to say. I don't have
your fucking mouth shut when us hard hats are discussing.
Alright, I'm sorry.
Okay, so John Cena versus JBL at Judgment Day. They're working the left shoulder, right? And generally we expect more energy from John Cena, but overall, I mean, it came out pretty solid, but not quite what we expected. The person who needs to be considered for MVP is Vader Time mentioned in his recent video, is Randy the Macho Man Savage.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's true. Vader Time, he knows his shit. He's been watching for 26 years. you gotta respect
Can you put your arm around?
what he's gotta do. So.
Alright, shut the fuck up, train wrecker.